Jon Bon Jovi, the second one to come from his album. Happens that Jon is here with us in the studio. And in just a couple of moments, we'll be talking a little bit about what life means to Jon. We are back and talking with Jon Bon Jovi. Hey. Second visit to MTV for Jon. You just came back. In fact, we were talking a little bit about you just coming back from Japan.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wake up, the jet lag.
A Jersey kid goes to Japan.
That's what it is.
How was it for you?
Oh, it was amazing. The kids are amazing, and they're in the era of the Beatles over there. Yeah, I mean, you know, when we would walk down the street, you'd really have to be incognito just to get by, because there would be 500 or 1,000 kids waiting outside the hotel every day. We had this little bodyguard, his name was Now. So, I need you now. He'd come running up. I don't know what he said to these kids, but he'd say something, and they would, like, take a complete about-face and walk away. Like, you know, he never raised his hands once, but you know the guy was evil.
So they love Bon Jovi over there.
Yeah, fortunately, I'm glad somebody does besides my mother. And, no.
What
we
about,
love you too, America.
Touring plans back here in the United States? Do you have...
Well, you know, after the Scorpions tour, we did the entire U.S. tour with the Scorps, and then the Japanese thing. Now we're going to Europe next month. Yeah, it's going to be a long year. We're going to Europe with Kiss, and I wouldn't imagine being back in the States, really, I mean, an extensive any kind of tour until next year. You know, that's all that I'm figuring on right now, is the Kiss tour and getting right back in the studio.
What we're going to do is break away for a minute and show some more video, but we'll come back and talk a little bit about some of your stuff. Some of your video. All right, more with Jon Bon Jovi right now, Lena Lovitch. How would they say that in Japan?
Level low.
We're talking with Jon Bon Jovi tonight. We talked a little bit about your trip to Japan. What I didn't ask you last time around was about more video from the album that's out now. Is that a possibility?
Yeah. You know, I was able to judge the Basement tapes just before I left, and I was talking about how we were going to do a video for Breakout. There's an edited version which Polygram is just getting together now, and it was going to be shot, and we were going to use the footage from the Scorpions tour. That's what it was, you know, shot backstage in the buses, you know, in the dressing room feel. And it was basically a thanks to the kids, you know, to our fans for helping us, you know, through the year. What we've decided now is possibly using the footage from the Japanese tour, which I don't think MTV's had anything like that before. Where, you know, you're going to see 20,000 kids in Japan and Bon Jovi live on stage daytime kind of thing, and that feel. So there's a question mark with it right now. You know, we want to see what to go with. And, you know, like I said, we're just getting used to the time change, so I haven't been able to function until today, you know.
Well, we've talked about a lot of stuff that is pending. You're going to Europe to do some more dates.
Yeah, that starts in September.
Now, when do you find time to do another record?
Well, we get back on November the 6th, and I was informed by Mercury Records, thank you very much, on November 10th we start the album, you know. I said, when? They said the 10th. I said, oh, good, I hope I get over the jet lag quicker, you know.
What about, well, the jet lag is one thing. What about the tunes?
They're there. No, yeah, I'm pretty happy with what we have, and I have 5 weeks to really nitpick now. Lance Quinn's going to produce again, and we'll be doing it, I believe, in Philadelphia, at a brand new studio called The Warehouse, which I'm pretty hip on. Lita Ford did her new record there. So I'm going to check that out and starting there in November. While we're home for these 4.5 weeks, I want to go down there and lay some demos and see, because it's a brand new studio. And Lance tells me it's good, so if it's not, you know.
So we're looking at, what, I guess a couple of months, 2-3 months beyond that, sometime early.
Yeah, I'm figuring January of '85 it'll be out. That's what the band is looking at right now.
All right. Sounds good. Jon Bon Jovi. More video to come. Don't go anywhere. And keep your eyes on this guy.